Welcome to the Virginia Department of Fire Programs, Special Operations Division. I'm Chief Chad Riddleberger, and I'll be walking you through the curriculum changes and updates to our flowchart. First, let's start with the bottom of the flowchart, and you'll notice there that it's Introduction to Tech Rescue Awareness. That is the old Introduction to Tech Rescue Module 1 that used to be online. We are super excited about this program, and we brought it back to Cornerstone OnDemand. There, the student will use this as the gateway to all technical rescue programs. Here at the Special Operations Division, we want to be completely clear with our stakeholders and our end users with our programs. The Introduction to Tech Rescue Module 1 and 2 have been absorbed into our new curriculums. As you will notice at the bottom of the page again, that the Introduction to Tech Rescue Awareness is the old Module 1. As spoken earlier, it is the gateway. As you'll notice up the path though, however, Introduction to Tech Rescue Module 2 has now been absorbed into a program that we call Low Angle Rope Operations, and that is a 2-day program. Now let's start into the 3 different tracks that a student can take after Introduction to Tech Rescue online. Let's begin with track 1, which will take you to the vehicle program. The most noticeable change is that there is no prereq for an Introduction to Tech Rescue Module 2. That program has been absorbed into the rope track. You'll notice that it will be Passenger Vehicle Operations and Technician. It will remain a 2-day program, just as our current Vehicle Operations program that we are now teaching. After that program, you'll also be able to go into the Machinery Rescue program, which is 2 days, and or then move into the Heavy Vehicle program, which will also remain a 3-day program. Now, let's move to the middle of the flow chart. After you've completed your Introduction to Tech Rescue Awareness online, you can move into the rope program. The first identifiable program that we want to take a look at is the one to the left of the rope track. It is the 2-day Low Angle Rope Operations program. It is the old ITR Module 2 program. We believe here within the Commonwealth there is a big need for foundation level rope training for localities and departments. The Special Operations Division wants to make sure that we are very clear in the understanding of the 2-day Low Angle Rope Operations program. It is only a foundation level program that is meant to be a standalone program. You will not be able to come back and request 2 additional days of the high angle program to reflect and gain a 4-day certification. Now let's move back over to the right-hand side. We will continue on the rope track. What you'll see there is a more traditional 4-day rope operations program. That will cover the low and high angle JPRs required in NFPA 1006. Now let's follow the flow chart over to the left-hand side. You'll notice that that is our water track. Again, the entry-level class into our water program is surface water. That will remain a 3-day program. After completion of the surface water program, you may continue up the track and go into the swift water program. However, we want you to identify that there is a prerequisite of rope training. You'll notice that the prereq will either be the 2-day or the 4-day rope operations program. And to finish out the water curriculum, you'll continue up the far left-hand side track and finish out with watercraft. Moving back to the center of the flow chart, let's pick back up after you've completed rope operations, low and high angle rescue. After that program, you move back into rope technician, and after the completion of rope technician, you may now be eligible to take our tower program. Also remaining on the center flow chart, after the completion of the 4-day rope operations program, you may also move into confined space. That would be confined space operations. That is a requirement based on the flow chart before you can go to the trench operations program. Now that we've finished the flow chart, I'd like to finish up with just a few items. First, please understand that there are no transition codes for any of the new curriculum changes. Secondly, we also want to be open, and if you have any questions or concerns, please contact us directly.